Hey all. Well, it's been an interesting day for me, and it's amazing. No matter what challenges there are with P90X, one thing that I do enjoy so much is the workouts. Tonight was chest, shoulders, and triceps, and a definite improvement. It's funny. I get my best improvement. I mean, I guess it should be this way. I have my best workout on this particular program the last week before recovery week. Um, but I'm hoping that the chest, shoulders, and triceps have made me strong enough now to be able to go into core synergistics next week and do much better than I did during the first recovery week. Um, I was definitely able to do some more regular push-ups this go around. Um, I actually impressed myself. I mean, I really did push myself though today. I didn't want to wimp out on the push-ups. I made sure. I mean, again, I made sure that the push-ups I did, um, you know, I don't know how to say this. I didn't want to lowball the push-ups. Okay, there were some cases where I did go to knees, eventually, but I tried to get in as many regular push-ups as possible, and that felt good. And I gotta tell you, during this exercise, I mean, you feel it. Like when you feel, and I'm like, oh, you feel it all over here, and it's just like when you're doing the push-ups. Um, when you do the push-ups, you feel like a monster, and it feels great. So I, one thing I'm trying to get into a habit of, which I still is my form, trying to lift the weights and with my muscles that I now have. And I'm still getting used to the fact that I have muscles, because before I started this program, I used to be one of those guys that would take my fat, push it up, and be like, oh, look how strong I am. Now I can at least make a muscle and feel it. Probably still can't see much of it because there's so much fat surrounding it, but the muscle is eating away at the fat. So I mean, I was happy about that. The couple of push-ups still a problem. The one-handed push-up is so hard. I I went to go do a regular one-handed push-up, and yeah, I actually was frozen. I was frozen because I could not even move a muscle or anything. And actually, what was the bad part about that is once I was frozen on that, I couldn't even do a knee one-handed push-up. So the one-handed push-ups failed miserably. And the same thing kind of with the clapping push-ups. I felt adventurous. I was like, all right, let me try these clapping push-ups, no knees, and see how that works. And I did the push-up, except for some reason my hands never came off the ground afterwards. So I'm like, all right, you know what? Let's do the knee push-ups. Those are pretty easy, and because it's kind of more of like a pushing yourself clap, push and clap motion, and it's a little bit definitely a lot easier doing it that way. Eventually, you'll get it. The only bummer about chest, shoulders, and triceps is there's only two more of these in the program, week 10 and week 12. But you know what? This is just round one, right? Um, so then we did ab ripper, and I have great news about ab ripper. Since I guess since week one, right after week one, um, I I came to the conclusion that I can't do regular sit-ups without some kind of support. So if you may have seen one of my other previous videos, I was using my desk as support to get up on my sit-ups. Well, for the first time, I was able to do the cross arm sit-ups, whatever they're called. No knees, and I think I did about 15 or 16 of them, and it was great. And I was so happy that I was finally able to do that. And then the V up roll ups, again, I was able to do that. I was only able to do about 10 or 12, whatever it was, but I have never been able to do those before. And I have a big gut still. I mean, I've only lost about 2 pounds on the scale, so it's still hard, but I was able to pull it off, and I was so happy. Here's the thing, though. I've only lost 2 pounds, and once in a while I start thinking about it, and I need to just not weigh myself and stop thinking about this, because I am just about the whole weight thing. I understand that I'm gaining muscle and I'm losing fat. I understand that, but I don't understand that for some reason, and I'm just like all depressed today. I'm on the Beachbody message board in my group, whining like a little baby, and so, and the whole thing about the whole Shakeology, and I'm whining to my wife like a baby. I want the Shakeology, wah wah wah, and my wife, who's the practical one, knows that we're not Mr. and Mrs. Moneybags, can't afford that. It's not like I buy breakfast every morning as it is. So I did some research trying to figure out what I can do, because I didn't want to have a whey protein shake for breakfast. Um, so I came across this, which I had my wife pick up on the way home from GNC. It's called GNC Total Lean Shake. Now, this thing, it says to take it twice a day. I'm not doing that particular program. I just want a shake in the morning. I just want a meal supplement in the morning, to keep myself out of trouble. Because if I don't have one of these in the morning, I'm one of these guys that I eat in the car on the way to work. I have an hour and a half drive to work in the morning. I'm gonna go stop at that bagel shop and get something that I probably shouldn't get. So this will help keep me out of trouble. Plus, I've really been trying to cut down on coffee, and that's so hopefully this works out and just makes me feel good. That's all I care about. I just need something to keep my morale up. I love the workouts. I hate the nutrition, and I'm really trying hard. And today I was just thinking, it's unbelievable. Before this, I've never worked out or anything like that. I didn't eat healthy, and now I'm working my ass off working out, doing P90X, and I'm eating healthier than I ever have before, and I'm still not losing weight. And I was just like, what's going on? Knowing, of course, I'm gaining muscle, but it's just, you fight yourself on that. One last thing I just wanted to throw in here, tonight being a resistance night, I'm starting a new routine on resistance nights. After the Ab Ripper X, I'm hopping on the stationary bicycle, which has been collecting major dust for the last year, and doing 15 minutes on the stationary bike, just because I want to make sure I get in some cardio every single night as well. It's not a lot. It's only 15 minutes. I mean, look, 15 minutes after doing a resistance workout in Ab Ripper X, I think is pretty damn good. So, you know what? I mean, you say you don't want to just do P90X. I mean, P90X is time consuming. Let's not fool ourselves. And when you're busy and you have a busy life, or you're like me and you have a Madden demo that comes out today, and you'll be playing that for the next 20 days until the game comes out, and all that other good stuff I'm also involved in. You want to, you want to add a little bit if you can, and I think the stationary bike is going to be a great idea. 15 minutes on it, burn off some extra calories, get some cardio in, and then bam, then have my shake, which I drink the Body Fortress from Walmart. So that's it. I'm sure this video went long again. I always apologize for my long running videos, but I'm from Long Island, and we really can't stop talking. That's our problem. Alright, so good night, guys, and catch you later on my next video. Bye.